So Lil Baby, a very interesting turn of events. A very interesting turn of events, I would say. So Lil Baby had a little, I would say, a little bit of a press run, um, or he's promoting this new album that he has coming out. It's Wham, 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 Who Hard As Me, Who Harder As Me, or something like that. And so he's been doing a round of a round of interviews essentially, where he's going on these different podcasts and having these different conversations. First, he had gone on a Safe Place podcast, which is already controversial in and of itself because of the unfortunate circumstances that occurred on this podcast to begin with. When it comes to Lil Baby and sorry, my mistake. When it comes to Lil Yachty and his co-host Mitch, this is Mitch. They had a falling out when Lil Yachty was crashing out in regards to his Concrete Boys when he was having a difficult breakup with Caribou. If you didn't know Caribou was somebody that was also on his collective Concrete. She ended up actually leaving, but she and Lil Yachty had a whole thing where she essentially was, they had a falling out. Whether she was kicked out or left, that's the question. I don't know. But they had a disagreement, but as collateral, Mitch kind of got clipped. Lil Yachty and Mitch had this podcast, a Safe Place podcast. So when all of that went down, we never saw another episode, right? That was 4 months ago. Lil Yachty goes ahead and he drops an interview. What's going on, Emmanuel? He drops an interview with Lil Baby, where this is where we're getting to Lil Baby's press run. To where Lil Baby seems to be one of the most comfortable I have ever seen him. He's addressing this, he's addressing that. Here, let's play a bit of it.
Yeah. We ain't got money like that, man. We ain't got the money for stands. I ain't know we had that. We got a stand, you understand? I'm good at holding mine, but let's put his on the stand.
He's like, what the fuck? Is he have indigestion? What?
I'm good at holding mine, but let's put his on the stand.
What's that? Y'all see that?
Stand, you understand? I'm good at holding mine, but let's put his on the stand. We budget over here. Man, January 3rd. How realistic is that date?
1,000% realistic.
1,000%. Well, you know things.
So he's confident off the bat.
I mean, even as far as.
So he gets to talking. He's talking about different topics.
When you be telling me shit, like I hear you, I understand, but I don't get it how you get it. It's just that little bit, like, did a lot for me. I'm like, damn, I ain't even never really think of it like that, because I'm there and survive. Get on the stage in front of fans, people who love you, like, that's a cakewalk to me.
When you put it that way, that is a whole lot easier.
At a young age, a teenager, you don't know who you're.
He looked real comfortable.
You got a life sentence. Because I went to like a level 5 prison, like kind of like the worst prisons you can go to. So by me being able to do that at 17, 18, 19, that formed me for the world. Like
we're just going through clips here, and you can tell he's divulging a lot.
Your parenting or on your children on the internet.
I feel like the internet is a crazy place, and if it was up to me, I wouldn't like put my children on the internet for real. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I do. What I will say is like.
But I do. That's fact.
Different cops, so like certain shit I don't even play about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
I never sat in the house for a whole 24 hours.
This is the most played right here.
I couldn't do it. Like I'm like one of them real street babies.
Right. I mean, that's also I think it's a certain being born at a certain point in time, and you just, I mean, I would assume you had a pretty active neighborhood.
Pretty active neighborhood, and
didn't have much inside probably.
And all the guys who my age group, when we was young, 15, 16, they either went to jail or they died. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
To a point where that's how I hang with Sid and Mohawk and all of them. Them the older guys.
Right.
None of them ain't my age. I ain't supposed to hang with them. I'm supposed to hang with their little brothers.
Right.
But different circumstances, they little brothers in prison, they little brothers, some of them ain't here, some of them doing different stuff, but that was my age group. And I knew younger that ain't where I wanted to go.
Right.
Feel me? God like had something else for me. Like
that's real.
I didn't get killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the ones who got caught.
That's real. They don't really get to talking about that, how like if like shit goes down, like how you the people that you're surrounding around, like, you know, they may not necessarily be your age. They might be the older brothers and the niggas that you're supposed to be around. That's crazy though. So he gets insightful. He's talking about this, talking about that. Very interestingly enough, same day he actually goes on Charlemagne's video platform. I guess this is what does Charlemagne call this? He calls this out of context. He had an out of context conversation with Lil Baby. Charlemagne on the first date here. Actually, matter of fact, let's go to the Breakfast Club conversation, because Charlemagne actually immediately says that this conversation that Lil Yachty had was way better than the one that he had that he had just put out. What is that? It was on Just With The Mess. Let's see if we can find this. I don't even know if we'll be able to. Wait, so he was on Lil Baby's thing a couple days ago. If we go to the Breakfast Club and we're looking at the dates. Here, let's see. Lil Baby. Oh, maybe not. Okay. It's the full show. Yeah, they stopped posting because of the holidays. Sobriety. Yeah, they're talking about. I can't find the title or they're talking about. Essentially, Charlemagne goes ahead and says right away that this is the better conversation. This was a better conversation that I had with Lil Baby. I'm sure I could match it up if I figured out like the when the Safe Place dropped. That episode dropped 13 days ago, right? How many days ago was 13? This is almost too much math. 7, 14, 13. That's the 18th. So what Breakfast Club episode dropped on the 18th of December? You go there. Or we just go 13 days ago. Right here. Yeah, there we are.
So Fat Joe was a guest on the newest episode.
I wish this didn't happen.
Salute to Math Alpha, but I'm just sitting there trying to figure out one thing.
Nah, not this one. Where we at? That's that shit.
Snoop addresses.
This is our journalistic work here. We might not be able to find it though, but yeah. In any case, essentially, like I said, he goes ahead and says, "Lil Baby did a way better interview than I did with Lil Yachty." And then it's interesting. The episode basically gets stripped from Charlemagne's page, the full episode. So then people were essentially saying, did P and did QC make a move? Thank you. Did they make a move in order to say, yo, you better take that interview down because we don't like what Lil Baby was saying? So they've been dropping just clips of the episode, but the full hour long that was uploaded had been put on private or whatever. So I don't know.
I don't got no relationship.
All that to say, people are standing on what they're saying about Gunna.
The internet says you can't make hits without Gunna. So do you think y'all ever make music again?
The internet say anything. How many hits I got?
Absolutely.
And so that don't even make sense. You know?
How much do you pay attention to the internet?
Man, like, I only see what I gotta see. You know what I'm saying? And I try my best to just keep going, shit like that. I don't feed into it.
It's very interesting that Charlemagne left only these clips up that happen to be the most viewed clips out of the interview. I'm willing to bet that what probably happened was P or QC called him. They said, yo, Charlemagne, we might have not actually cleared baby to go on your platform and say that, but we want you to take it down. We don't like what he was saying. Charlemagne, obviously, like, respecting them, probably said, hey, you know what? Damn. I eat off of this. Like, there's no way we can edit this. They said, nah, I'll take it down. He said, you know what? Fine. I'll take it down. Probably took it down. Then he called his editor and said, hey, can you clip this moment and this moment? I'm willing to take it down, but I still made the effort to go and get this interview, or he reached out to me and I got this interview. We still won't put some out. So then he went ahead, edited these two, and put these out. I'm willing to bet that that's probably what happened. I don't know for sure. I don't have any type of background information, but yeah, that's my thought. Yeah, all that to say, I think that they're standing 10 toes on Gunna. Even Young Thug's been tweeting shit, tweeting this, tweeting that, saying, yo, we stand on business. He ain't squad, he ain't gang. But yeah, that's all I can say for people not fucking with Gunna.
Well, look who made it all the way to the end of the video. Pretty sure that means you like what you saw, doesn't it? Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm live every single week on Twitch and Kick. Hit the link in the description, or you hit that video right there, you know? Might like what you see, might like what you find. Go ahead, hit it.
Their friends, they ops, they hate to see us fucking thrive.